J.P. Street was raised in Wilmington, Delaware, the son of Henry and Dorothy Porter Street. He attended Wilmington High School and later the University of Delaware. Street's family was active in the NAACP and community affairs generally throughout the 1950s and 60s, a time sometimes referred to as the Civil Rights era. So thus did Street's commitment to civil rights develop, influenced by his family's involvement and dedication.
The fact of the matter is my mother was a social worker. She was also an active member of the NAACP, and she was the first African-American president of then the Wilmington Homeschool Community Council. So the adage that the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree is applicable with me.
Mr. Street served as executive director of the Parent Educational Resource Center from 1974 until 1981, working to prepare parents and students for the implementation of court-ordered school desegregation. During this time, he became a well-established student advocate representing students and parents in suspension, expulsion, and special education hearings.
The one word that I would use to kind of describe him is loyal. He's loyal to his family, he's loyal to his community, he's loyal to his own moral code of conduct, and he's loyal to the cause of advocating for equity in education.
He gave me the belief that people could advocate for students in the public education system, because there's not a lot of people doing it, so to have him as an example and a leader in that arena, I think it really impacted me.
We fought vigorously for children throughout the desegregation era. We sued the Red Clay School District twice and prevailed.
In 2004, Street was elected to Newcastle County Council, representing the 10th District, and he continues in that position today. Thankfully, though, he has continued his advocacy work on behalf of children.
He is one of a kind, he is like no other, and he is really one of the last in that legacy of people that continue to be on the battle lines every day.
Jay is like one of those leaders that you really don't consider, even though he's in office, to be a politician. You consider him more of a statesman and just a community leader. Everybody respects and loves Jay Street.
In 2007, he worked very closely with Wilmington City Council and the mayor as the city and 5 parents successfully sued the Christina School District to ensure that city schools were not closed. In December 2014, he supported the ACLU of Delaware and the Community Legal Aid Society in their complaint with the United States Department of Education's Office of Civil Rights, alleging resegregation in charter schools. J Street's life is a template for successful community involvement. He serves as executive director of Hilltop Lutheran Neighborhood Center. The center's budget has increased from $70,000 to its current $1.7 million, with $1 million in jobs created.
At the end of the day, we can point to the record, and we take children numerically and statistically destined for failure. 60 to 70% of our children are on the honor roll each and every year. Most importantly to me, we see them graduate from high school, and now, having been there over 35 years, we're seeing kids graduate from college each and every year.
Jay Street has been married to his wife Beely for over 40 years, and they have 2 sons, Jay Jr. and Jason. The newest Street generation includes 1 grandson, Jason Jr., and 1 granddaughter, Ray. They have large shoulders to stand on and big shoes to fill.